Usually I don't find it hard to speak to you people. But nowadays I question, what's the point? Why should I tell you how I'm feeling? You don't care. Already, the wrestling world and the wrestling fans have scrolled by this video on their Facebook newsfeed. They've given it a dislike on YouTube, and why? Because you're all far too busy worshipping other wrestlers and doing bigger and better things. You've no time for me. Well, that's good. Perhaps that's all I deserve. I know for a fact that I answered a challenge in Showcase Wrestling on February the 6th in Dumfries to take on Nathan Reynolds. Many, many years ago. I say many, it wasn't that long ago. About maybe 7 or 8 years. But sometimes that's enough for you people to forget exactly who has existed and who still exists. Anyway, 7 years ago, 7 to 8 years ago, I'm not going to be precise with it. I don't need to be. You don't care already. You've switched this video off. You're not interested. You might be laughing at the fact I'm going off on one, but I will go off on whatever I wish. Direction, I mean, of course. Anyhow, after that brief tangent, Nathan Reynolds, 7 to 8 years ago, was poised for greatness, and he wrestled all over Scotland, and he wrestled all over some of England as well. But he had a peer, he had a contemporary at that time, someone who was new, someone who had the heart and the soul and definitely the desire to wrestle. And that other person was me. And I sat back, I had no choice. And I watched as I was told. He's going to be big. He was brushing shoulders with Galloway. Oh, he was over at the west side of Scotland. You know where all the heroes come from, where it's so bright in the Glasgow wrestling scene that you're blinded by their halos. And over in the east side, where all the monsters come from, the monsters like me, oh no! We're all far too ridiculous to brush shoulders with the gods in the west. But Reynolds did. He won championships around Scotland. And I sat and I watched all of this. And I wondered exactly when my time would come. And I waited patiently, I really did. It didn't. It didn't come. And now, many years on, 7 to 8 years on, I find that Reynolds didn't achieve his potential. Potential, that was a strong word back in those days. You could always trust a nonce to tell you what young boy had potential. It wasn't me though. No, I was not young. I was not pretty. I was pretty. I'll take that back. I was. I just had a brain. I just had a brain that wasn't dribbling out of my bumhole at the time. But everyone else's, oh, their brains were all over the canvas. They were spewing their brains out of their mouths for Nathan Reynolds. And that's where he got the one to watch moniker. And you know what, Nathan? You know, I respect you for the years I've known you. I actually have time for you. But it won't be like that on February the 6th. I will give you time. Correct myself, I will give you time. But I don't think I'm going to do it as you know me. Now, if you've not been paying attention, my little friends, you probably should have paid attention. And you'd understand that I found something deep within my being. Now, today in wrestling, everybody's got a dark side. Watch out for the dark side of this person. Oh, I'm a demon. Oh, I'm a monster. I'll tell you something. I once knew an Irish tosser, okay, a wrestler. He drew black triangles on his face. He was supposed to be terrifying. The only thing that was terrifying was his stinking attitude, wasn't it? Southie. And where are you now? You never reached your potential. Neither did Reynolds. Where are you now, Reynolds? You're picking up the pieces of what could have been an exciting career. And what did I have? Sure, I was always on the bottom rung. Didn't matter how fantastic I was. Everybody wanted me to be buried under the ground. And you know what? The underground opened its doors and said, come in, Mr. Mackie, come in. You've got yourself a brain. You've got yourself a creative ability to come up with such wonderful and fantastic things. And here I am, sitting on a chair in the middle of a white room, because you couldn't handle it. None of you could. So Reynolds, where did your potential go? You know what? I don't care. It was there. But let's be fairness, the potential in wrestling terms now, anyone can have that. Everyone's got that. You say their name enough, you put them on posters enough, you throw them out in front of people and say, they're going to be good. Hey, this boy is going to be good. Hey, Euan, you're going to be good. No, doesn't matter, because they have to last. But guess who lasted? Guess who lasted and was unbreakable? Me. And you think I'm broken now? Oh, my friends. I might look monstrous now, but I assure you, there's something deep within my being, my dark side. Now you've got your dark side, Reynolds, that's fine. You can put a big cloak on, you can wear a big gown like you're going to bed, that's fine, because I'll put you to bed when I show you my dark side. And I warn you, if you think I'm twisted, I'm perverted, you think I'm decaying and I'm dying now, well, wait till you see what's underneath. And I can't wait to show you. You've already seen it. I gave you a glimpse in the summer bit. If you weren't paying attention, here it comes. My friends, I can evolve beyond this stage. And it's not darkness that you'll find. Well, if I'm honest, it's far more fabulous than you could ever handle. Because I am the most unbreakable, beautiful and delightful doll in the house for broken toys. Nathan Reynolds and the professional wrestling world. I am the very good Mr. Euan G. Mackie, but not as you've known me. This is my dark side. Mega Mackie Z. And it just so happens that my dark side is so goddamn fabulous. Oh yes, honey. I'm a beautiful butterfly.